In 2015, the European Union's Commission introduced a proposal that called for the relocation of 160,000 asylum seekers from Greece, Italy, and Hungary. With the 2-year deadline fast approaching, only 13,000 have been relocated to date. A series of interparliamentary meetings have discussed how to create a more efficient relocation mechanism. There are a handful of member states whose numbers are low. States like Poland, Hungary, and Austria have taken in 0 asylum seekers as of February 28, 2017. In February 2017, the LIBE committee talked about challenges and solutions to the relocation scheme. Polish Representative Dominik Tarczynsk asks, who is ready for this reform? He brings up a terrorist attack by 2 men receiving their asylum from Lampedusa and says that what has happened in Europe has happened because they had asylum seekers. He also asks what kind of reform they are talking about, and will European citizens be safe? Spanish Representative Soraya Rodriguez said, quote, "The Commission has done some work in trying to apply some international legislation, which, despite what certain colleagues have said, it's not some kind of voluntary thing. It's an international binding legal commitment. We see a failure not to provide political will, but to respect international law. Don't forget, it's not a refugee crisis. It is a European crisis." End quote. EU Commissioner Dimitris Avramopoulos discusses the idea of a comprehensive approach to help those in need. He talks about a system of fair distribution of asylum seekers throughout member states. He also hopes that the member states can be able to come to an agreement on what the asylum system should be. He ends with, quote, "We all have a role to play, listening to our citizens and hearing their needs for protection." These are refugee camps on the northern border of Greece and in Lesbos.
The Greek authorities need more help and more solidarity from their EU partners, the European Parliament, in meeting these challenges. I think we all have a political and moral responsibility, and we need to act politically to improve their situation and provide them with a genuine perspective for the future.
There has been 10 progress reports published by the Commission tracking the numbers of relocations. They highlight that the progress is fair to good, but still disappointing. The EU continues to hash out the problems and challenges of the relocation scheme in hopes to create what they call a better Europe.
Mama, I thought that.